Yes, darlings, I went to the beach with bright red lipstick on today, girl. And I actually took this, it's kind of a longer tunic kind of thing, and I just tied it up to wear with my bikini today. So I keep on rocking the crop top. Hey everyone, it's Candy, and I got back from the beach today, and I felt like filming about my phone case. I was at the beach, and I was thinking, man, this phone case is so amazing because I can go in the water with it. I can not worry about sand getting in any of the ports or on the speak. Like, it's really amazing. Now, I'm going to talk about several different cases because recently, I still haven't even talked about that. I should do a comparison video, actually. I got an iPhone 6 Plus through a different carrier, through a different carrier than what I was using. So I thought, well, why not upgrade from the 6 to the 6 Plus? And I think I will do a comparison video on that later. But I've had this phone 2 weeks now, and obviously I love it. It's much bigger, which I thought I would hate that, but to be quite honest with you, I actually really love it. But the dilemma was that I already had 2 cases. I typically like to have at least 2 cases, and I'll go over that in a second, but I had already had 2 cases for this, and I had 2 expensive cases. One is $100, and the other one was about $50 or $60. So, I mean, that's $150, we'll say, in phone cases. That, like, what do I do with that now? Because I don't plan on keeping, I'm not going to keep or use this phone. So the dilemma then when you get a new phone is like, my God, I've got to spend that again in cases. And I did. Well, kind of. I'm going to go into that. Okay, so first, I've mentioned from Carved whenever I had the iPhone 6 that this company, Carved.com, I do have that in my iPhone 6 video. And I love these little cases. Very thin, not much protection, but I did drop it and nothing happened. The only thing that I didn't like about this case whenever I had it on this phone, the only thing that I did not like about it was that this is flush. And while it looks aesthetically much nicer, and I do love the feeling of this, you can't really lay your phone down like this because it will still get scratched on the surface, or if it falls, there's no cushioning to protect the front screen of your phone. So that's the only negative to that, but besides that, they're a mom and pop company. They use recycled material and very good customer service, and they make a really killer product. So I definitely recommend them. I will link all of this below for you guys today. And then in June, my sister and nieces came to visit. So around my birthday, I picked up this LifeProof case. And I have heard so much about LifeProof, and when I got the iPhone 6, I had decided I was going to get a LifeProof case, and then I felt like, fuck it, I'm gonna live on the wild side and get that little Carved case. But when my nieces and sister were coming down and we were going to be in the pool and at the beach for nearly 2 weeks, I decided that I needed to get a waterproof case. This case is $100, and to me, it took a lot to pay $100 for a case, but I figured it's almost $200 to replace my phone, even with insurance, if for some reason something happens to it. So I would rather be safe than sorry. So the case is $100. It's waterproof, dirtproof, snowproof, and shockproof. This is the one everybody raves and talks about, is LifeProof, which is now, by the way, bought out by OtterBox. OtterBox now owns LifeProof, I found out. So when you open it up, the boxes are kind of shitty because I've torn them and shit, but when you open it up, it's, you know, obviously, in that this one's in pink, obviously. Something you'll notice about the LifeProof cases is that first it gives you, tells you how to do a water test, so a leak test. So you test it in I don't know, I think I did it in a little Tupperware container and put something heavy on top of the phone case, without the phone in it. You do it without the phone in it at first. I put a dry napkin in it. I read online to put a dry napkin in it. That way you can tell if it does get wet anywhere inside. But I did do a leak test on it. And it comes with a cleaning cloth, which I still haven't opened, and this cable, which I'm going to explain that to you in a minute, and then here's the case. Now, this cable, actually, you unscrew this little thing right here where the headphones would typically go in. And this cable, if you see right here, it has a little rubber part, and that is so that it protects the headphone jack from water getting in it, so you can still use your headphones while you're in the pool, or while you're in the water, or or snow, or whatever else, dust proof the desert or whatever. That's so that nothing gets into your phone. Now, I feel like it's a little cheaply made for $100, to be like 100% honest with you. I was really kind of underwhelmed with it. And the door actually came off one time, but like it just is a little pin that clips in. On the inside, you'll see there's an O-ring right here just to help make sure that you have no water leak into it. And then the bottom, it also has the same kind of thing whenever you close it. The negative to this too is that you cannot use any really third-party cable with it. You have to use the original iPhone cable that comes with your phone, which is fine and all, but the problem with that is like I have a 10-foot one that I charge my phone constantly on. That's the one I charge with, so that was always a pain in the ass. And these aren't, to me, these aren't that aesthetically pleasing, so like I don't want to keep this on my phone all the time, so I take it on and off a lot. Also, the touch ID was really kind of a pain in the ass to use. Like you would like hold it and hold it and hold it and it wouldn't do it, and Siri would come on. So you always pretty much would have to swipe and then put your code in or whatever. And then the other negative I had was the buttons were a little bit hard to push, and this one never works. Like to turn your little volume to mute or not, that little, what's not a button, what is that? Whatever it is, but anyhow, that it didn't ever work with that. But besides that, it did protect my phone. I've taken it underwater with it. I go to the beach constantly, or I'm at the pool with it, and it did protect my phone, which is ultimately the main reason for this, right? So now on to my iPhone 6 cases. I still have one on the way. It's coming from China. It's a really cute one, but I mean, it could still be another month before I get it, so I don't want to like wait, because I want to start like cleaning some of the stuff up, or getting rid of the life proof case, maybe giving it away or selling it really cheap, whatever, just whatever. And even my carved one, whatever, because I'm not going to use the iPhone 6. So anyhow, onto my iPhone 6 Plus. I was waiting for my, we'll say, life-proof kind of case. And the reason I say that is because I got a different brand, but I'm going to go into that in a minute. But I was waiting for that, and I even ordered an Amazon Prime, and it still took a hot minute, not a hot minute, but like, I don't know, 4 days or something to get here. So while I was waiting, my phone felt so slick and I was so nervous about it, so I grabbed this. I went to Best Buy and I went for just a cheapy $15 case, ended up buying a $50 case because this is so me, girl, and my phone is gold, so it looks really good on that. So this is it. It's from Casemate. It's the Carrot collection. They actually make an even more expensive one. I forgot what it's called, but I mean, I get so many compliments on this, and I absolutely love it. And my fiance was like, "Just get it." And I'm like, "But I already ordered one from this, and I did that." And he's like, "Just get it. You love it. Get it." So I did. So that's my everyday case all the time. But of course I had to also get a waterproof case because I am at the beach a lot and I am in the pool a lot, and I want to make sure I have a waterproof case because I want to protect my investment, right? With the way LifeProof was, I feel like it was kind of cheaply made anyhow. Like I started reading like the top 10 or something waterproof cases or whatever, and I ran into this one, and it's by, it says Ed Pepper case, which is funny because that's not, I don't think it's, I mean, it is, I don't know. Yeah, okay, if you see this says, sorry, I'm so confused. This says Ed Pepper case, right? I just noticed this. XLF series waterproof case for iPhone 6 Plus. And then on the barcode here, which is what it says, I'm looking right now at Amazon, it says AMBM Best iPhone 6 Plus case, waterproof, underwater, shockproof, snowproof, dirtproof, protection cover, whatever. You can get this one. The only negative to this one, y'all, well, there's two, is that you can only get this case. The back is always black in any of them, and you can either get the face black, blue, like an aqua blue, or white, which is what I got. And here's the back of it. We came from the beach today. That's why I said it's already on there. So I figured I'd go ahead and do a little video on this. And it kind of comes with the same stuff. The packaging looks like this. And it kind of comes like the Life Proof does, really. To be honest, it's a lot like the Life Proof. It comes with a cleaning cloth that looks almost exactly like it, which I don't typically open. It comes with this little redpeppercase.com, your www.redpepper-case.com. I'll link that below for you. I know I bought it on Amazon, but that comes with it. I think this is supposed to be a stylus that you could put in. I don't know. I don't use a stylus. It comes with a wrist strap, which is kind of neat so that you don't have to. I could have used that today, actually. I'm going to put that on there. And then, of course, the headphone jack, just like the Life Proof case came with, guys. And this one I feel is a little better quality, honestly. Like, I feel like the plastic is more sturdy and it clips together firmer, and this one felt a little rubbery, like kind of rubbery, which I mean I guess is good, but I don't know, I actually like this one better, and maybe it's because the price was so much lower. Like, I'm just looking right now, it says price $99.99, which would be the same price as the Life Proof, but it says I only paid, I know, $35.99 for it plus tax or whatever, but it's $35.99 and free shipping right now on Amazon. It's not eligible for Amazon Prime. Oh, that's why it took a little bit longer, because it's not eligible for Amazon Prime. But amazing. I just have to tell you, this case, I am just so happy. I don't like the color of it. It's ugly as hell, but for what I need to use it for, perfect. And if you look, they look so much alike, guys. Like, everybody comes over and like, oh my god, look at how alike they look. So they look literally so alike, and even, oh, okay, so the sides are a little bit different, but still, and the buttons are easier to push on this one, guys. The buttons are way easier to push on this one. Way easier to push. And still on this one, this little button, which is the one that would turn off that, your vibrate, mute, whatever, turn it on and off, that's kind of wonky too on this one. I don't know, that you read that a lot. And the same thing, you cannot put the aftermarket charger in it, but it's so great. I mean, and the headphone jack's a little different. Like, you pull out this rubber piece. I'm not going to, because I don't use it like that, and I don't want to like put use into it, but instead of a little screw, it's a rubber thing you pull out. And honestly, all you really have to do to take these on and off, it's pretty easy, actually. These are one of the easiest cases I've used, is just use like a coin or something and open the sides of it here. It sounds like it's gonna like tear apart, because it probably will. No, not really. I mean, maybe. But it comes off really easily. And that's that. Wow, almost dropped my phone. It would have helped me if I didn't have it on there. And then I just go back and put my gold case back on whenever I get home. This case is a little bit hard to get off, honestly. There's a little trick to it, because I accidentally do it sometimes. I'm like, oh, what did I do? What did I do to make it go so easy? But I don't know. Sometimes I just can't figure it all out. I'm just kind of crazy like that, and I'm very impatient with it. So it takes me a minute to get this one off. So like, if I'm in a hurry, I'm just like, fuck it. And then you know what's going to happen is I'm going to totally get my shit owned at the beach by saying fuck it and being impatient, right? But putting it on is a breeze. This one, and all the buttons work really great, and this, even the little silence, mute button, whatever, vibrate, it works perfect on this phone. So this is this case, goes perfect with the gold flake. I bet it would look really good too. Oh, is there a black one? I don't think there's a black iPhone, is there? Maybe there is. That would look kind of cool. The gold and black would look kind of cool together too, right? Well, that's all I have for you today, guys. It looks like I'm cases overload and all done with that. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. I love you guys so much. And as always, thank you for watching. And until next time, keep shining bright, my little stars. Mwah. Bye, guys.